This is another lower back stretch for lower back pain. It's called forward fold. Bring your feet close together. You can even have them touching. Kind of slowly bend forward, bend your knees. You can bend them as much as you want. Come all the way down. You can bend them about this far. Like I said, bend them as much as you need to. Bring your palms to the ground. You can interlace them behind your ankles. Just relax here for a couple deep breaths or so. You can sort of test your lower back as you slowly try to straighten your legs, but don't straighten them all the way. You should always be bent. And like I said, you just hold here for a couple deep breaths or so. And then you slowly come up with your knees bent. Your legs are the last thing to straighten up. So that's forward fold. This is another of my favorite exercises. Once again, we're going to use the floor and the mat as a massager. Come to your back. You're going to cross your legs, or your feet rather, at the ankles. Doesn't matter which one goes on top. Grab your feet, come all the way down, and you're going to rock front and backwards until you sit up. So you start here, you bring your feet further up, go as far back as you can, straighten your legs here if you can, as much as you can, and then you roll up, and you'll feel the massage that I was talking about all the way up your spine. So you can do this a few times. This is another very helpful way to transition from lying down to sitting up. If you're having lower back pain, I like to do this about 5 or 6 times to come all the way up. So that's another helpful transition to go from lying down to sitting in a position like this. You don't need a pillow for this exercise, but I like to use one. You're going to come to a cross-legged position. I'm going to use the pillow to lift my hips up a bit so my back can be straighter. Just cross your legs like so. Sit up tall. Your hands, grab your knees. What you're going to do, you want to start to lean backwards as you round. And you're going to feel a stretch all the way from the lower, if you're in your lower back, all the way to your upper back. Let me turn sideways here so you can see what it looks like. So once again, cross-legged position. Palms on your knees. You're going to lean back, kind of catch yourself on your knees. Round. Now, when I have lower back pain, I can't stretch that far. I go to about here. That's okay, so I'm going to show you how far I can go today. Take a deep breath, exhale, and slowly come up as you inhale. And you kind of stretch forward, push your chest forward. Your head should be, your neck should be straight here. Take a breath or two, and then do the opposite again. So this is another great stretch for your lower back. These are called slow bridges. Once again, come to your back, slowly. Come to your buttocks first. Slowly come down all the way. Now you're going to bring your feet up. Right about here, about a foot or so. from your buttocks, palms to the side. Relax your body. Now, if you can, now there should be a bit of space under here. That's okay. Now, so here you are. What you're going to do is slowly start to kind of thrust forward, bring your hips up. As you do that, you should feel your lower back hit the floor and slowly come up. Now, as you come up here, what tends to happen is that your knees want to go to the side. You have to fight to keep them parallel, close to each other. You have to sometimes actually fight to want them to touch. And that's going to keep them parallel. Again, keep pressing on the palms here and come up slowly. Slowly, go as far as you feel comfortable. The furthest you want to go is so that this is a straight line. And then hold here for a second or two and slowly come down. So these are called slow bridges, and you're going to do about 5 of those or so. This is supine twist. You're going to come flat on your back, slowly. Bring your feet up, close to your buttocks. Arms stretched out, kind of like a T. Now, bring your knees up, then take them over to one side. You don't need them up here. They can be down here. Easy. And then turn your head to look at the opposite side. You're going to feel a stretch here on the outside of your leg all the way up to your lower back. This shoulder should be on the ground. If you're up here, then bring these up a little bit so that your shoulder can touch the ground. And just relax here for a few seconds or a couple of deep breaths, however you want to count it. And then you switch to the other side. And that's called supine twist. This is another exercise for sciatica. So don't really have a name for it, but it's sort of a twist. So come down to your mat. So first, come here, this position. Keep your back as straight as you can. I know mine isn't quite straight. I'm still working on that. And if it can't be exactly straight, bend your knees here and that will help. But even if it's not perfectly straight, you can keep your legs straight. You're going to bring your left leg up, bend your knee, right about here. Your right arm is going to wrap around your left knee. Now, you can stay here, or you can push it a bit further. Bring your left arm around all the way close to your back here at the base, and then slowly look to your left. You're going to feel a stretch here all the way down this leg, under your buttocks, and all the way up to your lower back around here. Now, you can bend this a little bit if you need to, so you can sit up taller. Otherwise, keep it straight and look back slowly. You're going to get to this move slowly. Don't kind of just go into the move right away. So hold it here and then slowly release it. Come back, and you do the same thing on the other side. So again, you want to transition slowly through the move. You don't want to just do this. That's not, especially if you're having lower back pain. So just bring the knee up first, wrap around, stay here for a moment. Then opposite arm goes to the back, and you slowly start to turn your head.